Hello, in today's episode we will review the words for family members first and then study more words for family members in relation to the children and then review the noun cases of in and e and then introduce family members. So let's start from the vocabulary that we have studied already. So do you remember the words for these people? You can pause here if you want to and I'm going to give the answers in a second. I'm giving the answers. Anne, anne, baba, baba, dede, dede, anneanne, anneanne, babaanne, babaanne. So anneanne is the mother of mother and babaanne is the mother of father. Okay, let's continue. Ağabey, ağabey, erkek kardeş, erkek kardeş, abla, abla, kız kardeş, kız kardeş. Okay, let's move to the new words that we're going to study in this episode. So let's take a look at this picture. So we have Ahmet and Sevran and they are married. Both Ahmet and Sevran have erkek kardeş. And again, both Ahmet and Sevran have kız kardeş. However, Sevran's brother is dayı and Ahmet's brother is amca. And Sevran's sister is teyze and Ahmet's sister is hala. So let's repeat the words. Hala, hala, amca, amca, dayı, dayı, teyze, teyze. So let's wrap it up. Hala is the sister of father, teyze is the sister of mother, and amca is the brother of father, and dayı is the brother of the mother. So as you see, we have separate words for mother's side and father's side. Okay, let's move to the structure that we're going to review today. And we have the same family. So like I said, Ahmet, Sevran are married. So Sevran ve Ahmet evli. Let's talk about Sevran's family first. So Sevran'ın bir kız kardeşi ve bir erkek kardeşi var. So Sevran has got a sister and a brother, right? Okay, Serpil Sevran'ın kız kardeşi. Soner Sevran'ın erkek kardeşi. So Serpil is Sevran's sister. Soner is Sevran's brother. Okay, let's move to Ahmet's family now. So Ahmet'in bir kız kardeşi ve bir erkek kardeşi var. So Ahmet has got a sister and a brother. Aysel Ahmet'in kız kardeşi. Ali Ahmet'in erkek kardeşi. So Aysel is Ahmet's sister and Ali is Ahmet's brother, right? And in relation to the kids, we can also say Serpil Can ve Ayça'nın teyzesi. Can ve Ayça, they are the kids, right? So Serpil is Can and Ayça's auntie, but on the mother side. So we use teyze. Soner Can ve Ayça'nın dayısı, right? Soner is Can and Ayça's uncle, but mother side because we use dayı. Also, we can say Aysel Can ve Ayça'nın halası. So Aysel is Can and Ayça's auntie, but on the father side we have hala. Ali Can ve Ayça'nın amcası. So Ali is Can and Ayça's uncle. Again, father side because we have amca. Okay, let's take a closer look at the structure. So I put the related sentences here. So what do you notice? Right. So we use in noun case like in Sevran'ın, Ahmet'in, Ayça'nın. And we also use e noun case like in kız kardeşi, teyzesi, halası, amcası, dayısı. And if you remember, in noun case is a possessive noun case. So when we say Ayça'nın, what we mean is of Ayça or Ayça's. And e noun case is something similar to the in English. It's also an object marker. So when we say kız kardeşi, what we mean is the sister. So let's take a look at these both noun cases and review what we have studied so far. So like I said, in is a possessive noun case. It means of or apostrophe s, and e is something similar to the in English. It also marks the object. So we follow E-type four-way vowel harmony for both of the noun cases. What we mean is, if the last vowel of the word is a or e, we add in or e. If the last vowel of the word is a or then we add or If the last vowel of the word is o or u, then we add un or u. And if the last vowel of the word is ö or ü, then we add ün or ü, like these examples. Ev evin, park parkın, okul okulun, köy köyün. Or ev evi, park parkı, okul okulu, köy köyü. And remember, we have to add a buffer sound if the word ends with a vowel. And the buffer sound for in noun case is ne. And the buffer sound for e noun case for this context is se, because we can use other buffer sounds for different contexts. Remember that. So like these examples, bahçe bahçenin, kapı kapının, or bahçe onun bahçesi, kapı okulun kapısı. Also, if the word ends with one of these consonants, P, Ç, T, K, then P changes to B, Ç changes to C, T changes to D, K changes to yumuşak G, H. So, like these examples, ağaç ağacın, çocuk çocuğun, or ağaç ağacı, çocuk çocuğu. Okay, so let's practice the structures a bit. Okay, we have this family and we have the names. What we're gonna do is to add in noun case to the names. But remember, we have to follow the vowel harmony rules. And we have to add buffer sounds if we need to. And also we have to change the consonants if we need to. Shall we do the first one together? So we have Kemal and Korhan. And we have babası. So we're gonna add in noun case to Korhan. So it becomes Korhan'ın. Because last vowel is a, so we have to add ın. So you do the rest. You can pause here if you want to, and I'm going to give the answers in a second. Are you ready? So I'm giving the answers. The next one. Aysel, Selin, babaannesi. So we're gonna add in noun case to Selin. Last vowel is i, so we're gonna add in, so it becomes Aysel, Selin'in babaannesi. Next one, Zeynep, Aysun, kız kardeşi. So we're gonna add in noun case to Aysun. Last vowel is u, so we're gonna add un. So Zeynep, Aysun'un kız kardeşi. Next one, Korhan, Suna, ağabeyi. So when we add in noun case to Suna, it becomes Suna'nın, because last vowel is a, so we have to add ın. But it ends with a vowel, so we need a buffer sound. So buffer sound for in noun case is ne. So it has become Suna'nın. So Korhan Suna'nın ağabeyi. And the last one, Aysun, Zeynep, ablası. So Zeynep ends with e, so we have to add in, so it becomes Zeynep'in. So Aysun, Zeynep'in ablası. I say Zeynep'in because I'm following the consonant changes here, but when we're writing, we don't change p to b. But as you see, when I say it, it becomes b. So Aysun, Zeynep'in ablası. Okay, let's take a look at the next exercise. This time it's a bit more complicated because we're gonna find a related word and we're gonna add e noun case at the end. Shall we do the first one together? So we have Kemal, Korhan'ın. Do you see Kemal, Korhan? What's the relationship between those two? So Kemal is baba, right? But I'm gonna add e noun case to baba, so it becomes babası. Last vowel is a, so I have to add ı. Also ends with a vowel, so I need a buffer sound. So the buffer sound for this context for e noun case is s, so it became babası. So Kemal, Korhan'ın babası. So you can pause here if you want to. You do the rest and I will give the answers in a second. Are you ready? I'm giving the answers. So next one, Suna, Selin'in. Let's take a look at Suna. Selin is the kid. So the relationship between those two is hala. So I'm going to add e noun case to hala. Last vowel is a, so I'm going to add ı. But I need a buffer sound because it ends with a vowel. So it's se. So it became halası. So Suna Selin'in halası. Next one, Zeynep Aysun'un. Zeynep Aysun. The relationship is kız kardeş. I'm going to add e noun case to the end. It ends with the vowel of e. So it's e. So Zeynep Aysun'un kız kardeşi. So next one, Soner Korhan. So Soner Korhan'ın erkek kardeşi. Right? Ceyhun Selin'in. Let's take a look at Ceylun. Selin is the kid. So the relationship is Ceyhun is Selin's dayı. So I'm going to add e noun case. Last vowel is ı. So I'm going to add ı, but it ends with a vowel, so I have to add sa. So it has become dayısı. So Ceyhun Selin'in dayısı. So let's take a look at the next one. Zeynep Selin. So Zeynep is Selin's teyze, right? So we're gonna add e noun case, ends with a vowel. So Zeynep Selin'in teyzesi. Okay, Soner Selin'in. Let's take a look at the relationship. Soner is Selin's amca, right? So we add e noun case with a buffer sound se. So Soner Selin'in amcası. Okay, Aysel, Soner. So Aysel is Soner's mom. So anne. I'm gonna add e noun case, ends with a vowel, so I need se. So Aysel Soner'in annesi. Aysel Selin. Okay, what's the relationship? So Aysel is Selin's grandma, right? But on the father side, so it's babaanne. I'm gonna add e noun case, and then it ends with a vowel, so I need a buffer sound se. So Aysel Selin'in babaannesi. And the last one, Kemal Selin. What's the relationship? Kemal is a dede, right? So I'm gonna add e noun case. It ends with a vowel, so I need a buffer sound se. So Kemal Selin'in dedesi. Okay, let's take a look at the next one. So it's more complicated because I give the names and you're gonna find the relationship and you're gonna add the right noun cases and you're gonna create a sentence. So let's do the first one together. So Zeynep Aysun, let's take a look at Zeynep Aysun. So Zeynep is the subject. So she's a kız kardeş, right? So what we're gonna say is Zeynep is Aysun's sister, younger sister. So I'm gonna put Zeynep. Aysun is gonna take in noun case. We're gonna follow the vowel harmony rule. So last vowel is u. So I have to put un. So Aysun'un kız kardeş. And then it's gonna take e noun case. So kız kardeşi. So it has become Zeynep Aysun'un kız kardeşi. Okay, you do the rest. You can pause here and I will give the answers in a second. Are you ready? So Aysun Ceyhun. The relationship is abla. We're going to apply in noun case and e noun case following the vowel harmony rules. And if you need a buffer sound, we're going to put it. Okay, so the answer is Aysun Ceyhun'un ablası. Korhan Soner. So Korhan Soner'in ağabeyi, or you can say abisi. You're going to hear abisi a lot actually. But the correct form is ağabeyi. Soner Korhan. So Soner Korhan'ın erkek kardeşi. Aysel Korhan. Aysel Korhan'ın annesi. Okay, we had the last exercise. So we're gonna do the same thing. You have the names. So you can pause here if you want to, and I will give the answers in a second. Are you ready? Aysel Selin. Aysel Selin'in babaannesi. Okay. Kemal Selin. Kemal Selin'in dedesi. Kemal Suna. Kemal Suna'nın babası. Soner Selin. Soner Selin'in amcası. Ceyhun Selin. Ceyhun Selin'in dayısı. Okay, that's all. You're doing great. Never quit. And I will see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.